Dyslexia Explained, Without the Need for Too Many Words, by Mike Jones. Chapter 1, Understanding Dyslexia. Dyslexia was discovered more than 100 years ago, but many people still don't understand it. Discovered by Dr. Berlin in 1887. Dyslexia is passed through families. Do you know someone in your family with dyslexia? 1 in 5 people have dyslexia. Dyslexia is neurological. The dyslexic brain processes written and spoken information differently. Sometimes the information is forgotten, jumbled up, or bits are missing. Signs of dyslexia. Problems when reading, losing your place, misreading, limited comprehension. Difficulties when writing, forgetting punctuation, finding the right words, difficulty organizing ideas. Difficulty remembering sequences, like the alphabet, phone numbers, days and months. Tough task, recalling names, finishing on time, staying focused. Summary. Dyslexia is a difference in the way the brain processes words. However, it affects much more than reading and writing. It also causes difficulty with organization, math, and memory. Chapter 2, Different Processing. Phonological awareness, working with sounds. Phonological difficulties, blending phonemes, splitting words into syllables, rhyming. Auditory, hearing, processing. Difficulties, forgetting instructions, losing attention, distracted by noise. Slow processing speed. It takes much longer. Dyslexia causes slower information processing when learning in the classroom, writing a story, reading a book, and doing homework. Working memory. Hold and use information in your head for a short time. Work in progress. Working memory can store between 5 and 7 chunks of information, but those with dyslexia may struggle to remember even 3. Executive function. How you plan, manage time, and organize. My brain. Forgetting stuff like homework. Organizing time, being late. Mixing up the order and sequence. Losing things. It's not me, it's my executive function. Dyslexia is different for everyone, from mild to severe. Phonological awareness, auditory processing, working memory, processing speed, executive function. Summary. Every person is slightly different depending upon the severity of their dyslexia. A quick screener can pick up signs of dyslexia, but a more in-depth assessment will examine different processing abilities. A professional assessment is needed for accommodations such as extra time during examinations and will help a dyslexia specialist understand which learning approaches are likely to work best. The University of Oregon has a free dyslexia screener called Dibble's 8th. Chapter 3, What Dyslexic People Are Good At. Seeing the bigger picture. People with dyslexia have the ability to imagine how everything works together and picture how things will end up. This is a great leadership skill. Thinking outside the box. When I stare into space, ideas drop into my head. People with dyslexia are able to see things from a different angle and come up with unusual ideas. Being able to imagine a vision for the future, combined with an unconventional approach, has helped some people with dyslexia become successful entrepreneurs. Steve Jobs, creator of Apple. 40% of self-made millionaires have dyslexia. Richard Branson is an entrepreneur. He has 400 companies and $5 billion. Spatial awareness. People with dyslexia are better at imagining how objects and spaces will connect. Some of the world's leading architects have dyslexia. Spatial understanding helps them to develop their ideas into amazing buildings. Richard Rogers, architect. Creative ideas. Benjamin Zephaniah, poet, writer, and musician. Even though dyslexia causes difficulty with the process of reading and writing, it doesn't stop you being very creative with words. Famous actors with dyslexia. Some people with dyslexia channel this creativity into acting. Octavia Spencer, Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom. Famous athletes. Tim Tebow, quarterback. Magic Johnson, basketball. Anne Bancroft, Arctic explorer. Nolan Ryan, baseball. Picture thinking. People with dyslexia are often visual thinkers, and this makes them good at problem solving. Pattern recognition. Top code breakers are able to crack complex problems because their dyslexia helps them find patterns. Many talented scientists have dyslexia. Christopher Tonkin, scientist. Astrophysicists with dyslexia are better at detecting unusual details in large images of space. Summary. Creativity, strong visualization, problem-solving abilities, and an unconventional way of looking at things have helped many people with dyslexia to succeed in life. Think about what you are good at and choose a path that uses your strengths. Chapter 4, Dyslexia Difficulties. Words get jumbled in my head. The word sounds right, but looks wrong. I often forget letters when I spell. Sometimes I mix up the order of the letters. I often confuse homophones, words that sound the same but are spelled differently. There, there, there. Sometimes I reverse numbers and letters. I have difficulty copying. I am slower at writing. I have lots of ideas, but I have trouble writing them down. Sometimes it seems like my brain hops over words. I make mistakes when I read out loud. I can't focus when it's noisy. I mix up similar sounding words like specific and Pacific. I have trouble recalling instructions. I mix up left and right. I have difficulty remembering a sequence of steps, like tying a knot. People with dyslexia often lose or forget things. Good day. I remember it all. Bad day. Some days I forget everything. Summary. Most children will show difficulties like this for a short while, but will quickly develop their abilities. For many children with dyslexia, the difficulties will be more severe and persistent, not stop as quickly, causing them to fall behind. Every individual with dyslexia is different. No one will have all of these difficulties. Chapter 5, Helpful Strategies. Rhyming words can help you spell. Drink, pink, think, stink. Using mnemonic memory strategies helps spell difficult words. Was a sausage. Mispronouncing words can also help you spell. Bus-y, busy. Learning syllables helps to read and spell long words. Po-tay-to, potato. Linking sounds to funny pictures helps to split the syllables. Bicycle. Linking a picture to a word will make it easier to learn. To remember lots of words, link the pictures into a story. my cat. School letter, gym gear, library books. Picture thinking can help you remember names. Mike, he has a microphone. Lorraine, it's raining. Fred, he is red. Summary. Looking at words and copying them is not an effective way for people with dyslexia to learn to spell, but there are many learning strategies that can help. Chapter 6. What works best for dyslexia? Using encouragement and praise. Number 1, reward small achievements. Number 2, self-belief. Number 3, success. How people with dyslexia learn. Structured literacy, small steps, logical structure, learning strategies, phonics patterns. Use a logical learning structure of systematic phonics with explicit teaching. Use multisensory teaching. See it, say it, hear it, write it. Use an individualized approach. Identify my difficulties, number 1. Number 2, work at my pace. Number 3, find helpful strategies. Number 4, learn what I need. Understand the structure of language. Link pictures to sounds and words. Spelling rules. Rhyming and blending. Syllables, prefixes, and suffixes. Recognize that everyone has different strengths. What is your strength? Visual thinking, listening, saying, actions. School can be hard when you have dyslexia. With the right approach and enough time, every person with dyslexia can succeed. Summary. Individuals with dyslexia benefit from a supportive environment combined with an individualized multisensory program of learning, structured into small steps, which is taught using direct and explicit instruction. The whole language approach is not effective for dyslexia.